Superstar Production.
For this video today, we're going to be using 4 bundles of 14-inch body wave from Top Coiffure Salon and Extensions. I have a comb, a couple applicator brushes, T-pins, gloves, a blockhead, foils. For mental clarity, I have a candle that is flammable, so be careful. Bows, a scale. For dimension, I have a couple different developers, 20 and 40, depending on how I feel. I may throw 30 in. Today we're going to be using cream lightener. This will be my first time using cream lightener. Normally we will use powder, but for the sake of our wefts, I will be using cream. Also optional, just depending on how I feel. Once my wefts are lightened, I have T10 and T18 toners from Wella. I have a couple different purple shampoos. I also have a conditioning toner and a leave-in toner, also optional once my wefts are lightened. So let's get right into it. Here I'm adding my cream lightener to a bowl. I'm using 1 part lightener, 1 part developer. For example, if I use 20 grams of lightener, I'm using 20 grams of developer. You can also use 1 part lightener and 2 parts developer. It's your preference. And I'm just getting it all mixed up. Now, if you are a stylist, you know how tricky it can be trying to highlight wefts. I made it very easy for you guys by securing our wefts using T-pins to a blockhead, a canvas head. And as you can see, it makes the application of the lightener very easy. So we use our T-pins to secure our wefts to our blockhead and take whatever hair you would like to highlight and apply your lightener. I did not want my highlights on these wefts to be too thin. Had I been going for a very naturally blended look, yes, I would have did thin weaves. However, I wanted the highlights to be very distinct, and so I used a weaving technique of about 4 to 6 weaves. As you can see, I'm weaving through that weave, and I have about, after I've weaved, I have about 4 to 6 pieces of hair in each foil. This allows me to create dimension with the natural hair color and the highlights that I am putting into the hair. Saturate, saturate, saturate. As you are applying your highlighter, is it called a highlighter? As you are applying your lightener, be sure to saturate along the full length of the hair. You do not want any blind spots, any creases, any missed spots in your highlights. Saturation is key when it comes to coloring hair. Don't overuse product, but you do want to use enough so that as your hair processes, you get a fully evenly distributed color. After the lightener has processed for about 45 minutes, it is now time to rinse. I am using a small amount of purple shampoo to neutralize the process of the lightener. Neutralizing just means it stops the process. Anytime you are working with chemicals, be it a relaxer, a color, anytime you are compromising the natural chemistry of your hair, you should always use something neutralizing to stop the process. You could easily leave your wefts this color using just the purple shampoo to neutralize it. However, I like using toning shampoos to take out the brassiness. Here we have the toned weft and the untoned weft. Which one do you guys like better? Here I am about to tone it. The purple shampoo itself really helps with the tone of the wefts. See, it takes out the orange brassiness or whatever. You don't necessarily have to use purple. You could use blue shampoo, and both shampoos kind of cancel out different colors, different purposes. I'm sorry guys, we did not tone anything. We only neutralized our wefts with the purple shampoo. So I did not use the toners, but here we go. You can clearly see that the purple shampoo itself really makes a difference. So I did not use the toners. This is how much hair came out of all 4 wefts that we colored today. Literally, that much. Shop the top. Clearly, it's quality. And there we have it. Look how beautiful. Now I'm just spraying with some leave-in toner. Comes in handy. Stop playing with that girl. Oh my god. Shop the top today. www.topcoiffurese.com. After our wefts were installed, I styled them with a wand curl. We installed it in a traditional install. Look how full, look how bouncy. This was a bride I had earlier this year, so we wanted to play around with the veils to see which one she likes best. I like them all so much, I could not even help her choose. Weddings are my favorite. A week before her wedding, we tightened up the install. Went in, tightened up the install, and I even lightened up the front of the wefts a little bit, like the front of her hair. There it is. That's wedding day. Thank you, Keisha. And thank you guys for watching.